Hi, my name's Felicia Rashida, also known as Miss Tell It As It Is. And today I'm going to tell you 3 things about myself that you didn't know already. But first, I need to correct myself from the last video because Cezanne watched it and said to tell you that she's not 100% fine and hasn't been since she had that mental breakdown in 2018. I must say she is different. I wouldn't necessarily say for better or worse, just different. Personally, I prefer the new Cezanne. I think she's a lot more fun. She just doesn't seem to take life so seriously anymore. Anyway, let me tell you the 3 things about me. Firstly, I'm neurodivergent. What does that mean? It means I think differently to most people. Most people are neurotypical, which means they're more left-brained. Neurodivergent people like me are more right-brained. We're all the creative people, the artists, the poets, the writers, the musicians, the designers, etc. Left-brained people tend to think more logical. Up to this point, I think I've been trying to conform and dress appropriately for these videos. They call it masking. But now I've decided I'm just going to be myself and not try to be someone I'm not anymore. From now on, you're going to get the real Felicia Rashida. Because I prefer to wear colourful clothes. This is my favourite jacket made by my local dressmaker. No, that's the name of her business, My Local Dressmaker. It's from her range inspired by plant medicines. I bought it for my Chasing Peas with a Purpose video. Coming soon. So that's the first thing about me. I'm neurodivergent. The second thing is, I'm a psychonaut. What's a psychonaut, I hear you ask? It's someone who travels to other dimensions within their own psyche. It's a bit like being an astronaut, but instead of travelling to other galaxies, the universe is in you. And the third thing about me is I'm an artist, but I'm nowhere near as good as Cezanne was before the tech attack on her third eye. Now, it's only because me and Cezanne are very close why I'm sharing stuff with you that you otherwise wouldn't be privy to. So, for instance, she used to get visions and paint them. You see her painting Black Butterfly on the front cover of her novel. She said she could just see it on the blank canvas and all she had to do was fill it in, a bit like painting by numbers. But after the tech attack, she stopped getting visions and downloads. Cezanne thinks the tech attack in 2016 was even worse than the psychic attack in 2018, which almost killed her, because she could no longer visualise. And if she couldn't imagine, she couldn't create. But then plant medicines came to the rescue. The only problem is, now she has to rely on plant medicines to do what she used to be able to do naturally. But this video isn't about her, it's about me, innit? So as I was saying, I'm an artist, but I'm nowhere near as good as Cezanne was. My paintings are a bit more abstract. Actually, I just paint shapes. I shouldn't say it like that because they interact very well with the plant medicines. This is my first one. It's an Adinkra symbol. I got the idea to paint it from Billy Carson, you know that guy from Forbidden Knowledge. He mentioned something about Adinkra symbols and error correcting codes. So I thought, okay, let me paint one and see what it looks like in the medicine, innit? So I go in with the DMT in it and I'm like, oh my God, this is a portal. That's 3 things you didn't know about me. I bet you wasn't expecting that, was you? So let me quickly tell you how I know Cezanne. We used to be in the same art class at school, but then I didn't see her for years. Then all of a sudden she pops up on my Facebook, but under a different name, because I knew her as Carol Ann, but on Facebook she was Cezanne. But it was definitely her. So I sent her a friend request, innit? Obviously she accepted, and then she posted that she was having a book launch. So I thought, oh, she's written a book. Let me support a sister. So I attended her book launch, and that's how we reconnected. But we didn't become this close until a few years ago after she had that mental breakdown. She said I was the only one who believed her story and offered her the emotional support that she needed at the time. Everyone else thought she was mad, even her own family, either mad or a scammer. But I stood by her like a true friend. That's what she said to me. So now we're best mates. I speak to Cezanne every day. Well, that's it from me. Now, because it's Mental Health Week, I'm going to include a spoken word track on my playlist that me and Cezanne collaborated on called Imagine a World. The first half is me rapping, and the second half is Cezanne taking you through a guided visualisation. She said just because she can't visualise doesn't mean she can't show you how to create your own version of heaven on earth. Do you know what I mean? So look out for that video in the next couple of days, and in the meantime, you know what to do. Like, comment and share this video. Toodaloo!